Alright guys, here today, it's the Air Mailers again, and I'm going to be bringing you guys another video. This will be the start of another mini-series I'm doing, and it's going to be about doing some simple upgrades on your AEG. This is a simple M4 platform. It's the Black Ops M4 that you can buy at your local Rio store, mostly Walmart I've seen them at, and they're right around $100 to the $150 range. You can do simple upgrades on them. I looked through the gearbox. It was had some different internals in it, but you could still put a new gearbox in it if you wanted to, and it comes with the blowback feature and everything, so it's a pretty good starting weapon. Today I'm going to show you how to change out an external accessory of the motor grip, and I'm also going to show you how to take out your motor and everything, because you're going to have to do that anyway if you want to take apart your full gun. So out of my tool chest right here, I'm going to grab my simple, it's an ideal screwdriver, Phillips head, and it's magnetic, and I'm gonna unscrew these screws. On your motor plate, it's usually Phillips or it'll be a Allen key, but so that's why I carry Allen keys and other types of equipment in my tool bag. And on the field, you should usually carry some simple tools such as duct tape. Duct tape or electrical tape is better, or some bandages or some towel. I just dropped it on the ground. Some bandages or some towels, and sorry about that. And some scissors would be good. And if you put that in a big utility pouch, it all works out. Especially for longer type games and stuff. If you're gonna be out there all day, or it's a mil sim, or it's a an event, which I'll be going to in a couple weeks now. I'm placed an order yesterday, and it will be in probably not this week, but probably next Monday, I'm guessing. So you're gonna pull out these plugs. They're gonna be either this type of this slip-on, or that's what they'll be if they're stock, but if you have an upgraded motor in it, like on my G&G, it could be held in by screws, which is kind of a little pain, but it's better connection. So you'll slip out your motor. It looks like this. Usually it's a long type. That's your standard M4 usually motor. Other version 3 gearboxes have like short type motors, and some AKs maybe. So then you're going to move these wires to the side so you can see down in there, and you'll see 2 screws. Usually, there's 4 holes, but they usually only put 2. You're going to grab that same screwdriver, and you're going to unscrew them, because they're usually Phillips head. If they aren't, grab the designated tool for the job. And then, it's kind of dark in there, so it's going to be a little hard to get these things out, but once you get them going, you can just spin them out about 3/4 or more out. And then you can just slip off your hand grip, and watch out for your wires. They're gonna kind of try to get caught, so you don't want to rip off the connections. Great. So then you go, and I'm gonna pop out my screws. Let me hit this thing out with a screwdriver. Alright. So there's your old motor grip. Now if you wanted to install a new one, something of a different color or something, you're going to buy it, and it'll come like this. It'll come with a new bottom plate, and it'll come with new screws. But this is an old G&G combat machine thing I had, so I'm just putting it on there to go with another black and tan style. So I'm just going to use the same screws. It'll work out if you're going to do something like this too. You're going to see these 2 holes and your small holes, and then that's your motor, to fit your motor through that hole right there. That's how it's going to go in. So you're going to put these 2, no crisscross of the wires or anything. You're just going to slip them in like that. Make sure they're not all tangled up or anything. And you'll slip it in. And then some of them are a little tight. You'll push it on like that. And now you're just going to do the opposite thing. You're going to take this This is when the magnetic screwdriver comes into play. Stick it on there. Come on. These wires get a little annoying. Sometimes it's a little rough. I'm going to tell you guys about something else. Alright, so I said that order was coming in. That will make a whole new... set a whole new bar for more videos to come out. I'll be... in this next video, I'll be getting new guns. Well, a new gun. Jeez. This ain't working that well. Get this one in. I'm getting a new ICS. It's called a G33. It's just it's kind of like a prototype G36. It's a different style. Jesus Christ. Also, forgot to tell you guys what I'm filming with is I'm just using my GoPro on my Emerson Fast helmet. Well, I'm making this look harder than it is. It usually isn't as hard. It's just these screws are crap. They're not that they're not that. Wait, sorry about that, guys. I cut that out. I got the first screw in. What I did to do this is that one had a smaller end to it. This one fits right in those grooves, so it holds it better and it doesn't wobble when I'm putting it in the gun. So if you need to do that, it's better to have at least 2 different sizes of each screwdriver in your box of tools. So yeah, once you get that in, you're going to take your motor. If you're going to upgrade your motor, you can do that at this time, put a new one in or something, but I'm just going to put the same one in. Make sure that the positive's on the same side as what the wire is, and the negative's on the same side. If one's on the same side, the other will be, but... And then you'll slip them back on. I remember if you got a new one, some of them come with the screws, and you just screw them in. Whatever you got, just do it. So then, put it in, and you're gonna, sometimes you got more room than this, but sometimes you don't. You're gonna put it in, make sure your wires aren't sticking out or anything, make sure they're all handy dandy, and then you're gonna take your motor plate and you're gonna put it back on. Probably take the screw out, but maybe it'll fit. And it worked, actually. Except this screw is kind of sideways. So this might be kind of... Well, I guess there's going to be a lot of editing in this video, so it'll be a lot of work for me, but don't worry, I'll have this video working fine for you guys. So, once you get your thing put on, it actually worked once, you're going to screw it in tight. You want it tight, so your pinion gear, whatever they call that gear on the end of your motor, goes in contact with the rest of your gears in your gearbox. Okay, So once you got it on, you're going to see that there's going to be a little flathead big screw. You can twist it up or down. You're going to have to do this if you're going to change out your motor, or even take out your motor for the first time. You're going to have to adjust your motor height. So you're going to either twist it in or out until you hear that perfect sound that you heard before. You'll either hear a shrilly noise, or it'll just like a clicking if it's too far in, and it's shrilly if it's too far out. And you want to find that perfect medium. So I can't really explain that right now because I don't have a good working battery for this gun, but okay. Our next video will be on it's going to be on changing your barrel. It's really simple if you want to put in a tight bore or something like that. It's really simple. So thanks for part 1, and stay tuned for part 2, guys.